Yep, so it's April 2021, and I've just bought myself pretty much, my first modern Tamiya car. So I'm really into vintage stuff. As you can see, vintage Tamiyas, vintage Schumachers, Marui Ninjas, etc. But I wanted to buy my first ever sort of modern Tamiya. So the reason I bought this, Subaru Impreza 2004, is because I've got a Subaru Impreza 2004 WR1 here. So this car here, so in 2003, Peter Solberg won the Rally Championship in the Subaru Impreza WRX STI. And what the Subaru did the following year in 2004 is they made this model here, WR1, to commemorate him. Made 399 of them. So throughout the car, there's various dashboards and plaques and all that sort of stuff that say, in memory of Peter Solberg's win. So that's the reason I wanted this. So for this car here, it's basically this is obviously the rally version, but ultimately it's the same base car. That's what I've got behind me. So the plan for me is to not paint it this colour here, the typical colour. I've already ordered, I think it's PS49, I think it was, with black backing as well, which should match this car here, plus the black tinted windows I'll go for. So I'm going to spray this car here in the same colour as mine. Obviously I have to leave the wheels on. This one has the limited edition wheels that came with the car. So I'll leave those wheels there on for the moment, but I will be looking out, once it's built, I'll be looking out for wheels that look vaguely like that, 100%. Right, let's just have a quick look at this car here then. So this is the first time I've ever brought something that's this new, because I'm into sort of 1980s, 1990s cars. So yeah, this was just discounted, about £110 if you're lucky. So this one here cost, fully delivered. So it's brand new. I've also purchased a bearing kit separately, which cost about £11.50. Off internet, so 20 bearings there, 3 different types, 3 different sizes. So this model here comes, as you see here, with the torque tuned motor. So I'll try it out. Very similar to the sports tuned, which is what I fit in most of my cars now, because that's pretty cheap. This one is a little bit cheaper, a little bit slower, but I'm sure it will still be really good. Yeah, torque tuned motor there. So these are what I mean. This is what comes with the plastic and brass type bushings. So yeah, always put in the bearing kit. It makes sense. There's the screws and bits and bobs in there, which is cool. So this is the first time I've looked at it. So you've got the speed controller. So this one here is say a typical Tamiya speed controller that has the 3 wires on, so you can go brushed or brushless. So this is obviously a brushed motor, but you can fit a brushless one as well if you want to, which is cool. And this is the key bit, the shell, superb. So they also make a few Subaru models, but of course this one here has got the same headlights, pretty much. I know it's got an additional scoop and all that sort of stuff on the bonnet because it's a rally car, additional one on the roof, but ultimately it's the same arches, same base car underneath there. So that's totally sweet. That was the plan. So that's cool. With your plastic bits and bobs here for the gearbox, which looks cool. Yeah, all standard Tamiya, all decent. Loving the chassis here, main chassis here, which is cool. So I know it has a motor this side here and the battery in this side here with additional cooling. So this is a car which is for on-road use. That's why it has the sort of cutouts here. Take it off-road, obviously you can get more dirt and debris, sucked into the motor and bits and bobs that potentially. I mean, obviously you can take it, a bit off-road if you want to, but it's designed to be an on-road car, which is cool. So that suits me nicely. You run it around the local car parks. So that's good. Got some nice grippy tyres. Feel nice. Cool, bit of crash protection there for the front bumper. Again, it's a cheap model, 110 quid, 125 quid, that sort of money that these run for. So it comes, it's got some cheap stuff on it, but it's all good. It's got a plastic drive shaft, nothing wrong with that. But I know you can get hopped up one. I know you can get hopped up dog bones here as well. These look like they're made out of plastic, probably completely utterly fine, But might be nice to get a bit of bling on there. Yeah, that all looks pretty sweet. Got some cool wheels in gold. Yep, it's the same ones on the same one on the picture. So just sort of very traditional looking Subaru wheels. But like I mentioned, I will be changing them for those wheels once I built it, and I can sort of find those wheels. Of course, I've not looked into it at all yet. I'll get the car built and then I'll start to look into it. And there's the other plastic parts there. It's got your sort of suspension arms, shock absorbers. So on this car here, I'm pretty sure that it doesn't come with oil-filled shocks. I think it has static shocks. Again, no problem with those at all. Tamiya said it's good enough, so we'll leave those for the moment. But if I like the car, you know, then I'll probably just purchase a set of black oil-filled shocks. I've looked online, they're about 25 quid for a set. So additional sort of chassis brace here, battery retainer. Yeah, all good. And then so you've got the parts diagram, instruction manual, here. Cool, typical Tamiya, all good quality, all super clear. Bits and bobs about wiring it up, and sticker set here as well, including the windows. So I'll have a look at those actually and see how they look. I mean, I'm not sure what I'm going to do paint wise, other than definitely painting it the same body colour. I'll probably go for potentially black, tinted black windows, so that way when I mask off the windows I can paint the car, you know, the metallic blue, then paint it black afterwards, which will then darken the windows, rather than using these. I might use these, I'm not sure. I need to have a look at it sort of thing and see. Certainly I'll be using like the rear lights and front lights, you know, if it looks good. But yeah, really pleasing. So yeah, it all looks absolutely sweet. So I think, yeah, upgrade wise, definitely get the bearings. I've also got 2.4 gigahertz receivers, a receiver en route. I like these ones here, which are the Fly skis, about £8 each. So I'm upgrading all of my cars now to these Fly skis, Fly skies. Receivers, dirt cheap, really easy to buy and small, perfect. So yeah, I've got those running with normal NiCads, some nickel metal hydride batteries. So yeah, it's happy days. So that'll look really nice. Once the paint arrives, I can get that shell cut out, masked up, see what I'm going to do with the window stickers, paint it, and then build the chassis, and then probably upgrade the wheels, and maybe upgrade the shock absorbers possibly, and I might upgrade these bits and pieces here, but probably not, I'm not sure yet. Cool, and there we go, there's the car. Looks really good. Cool, and there you go, thanks so much. Cheers.